Hey, Jeff, do you know what type of podcast we are?
Well, we're not a history podcast.
That's correct. We're a comedy podcast. So any jokes, skits, or anything else we say is not reflective of our organizations, businesses, or any sponsors that we're associated with, even charities. So remind yourself, if you're offended, it's okay. It's just a joke.
Comic books, movies, growing up with Rokusuki. Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again.
Please, God, no.
Remembering tales from the crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts.
He wrote the
All
scripts.
right here is no mystery. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas.
Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 578. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
Blake.
And I'm Jim.
I'm Brian.
No, you're not.
No, Brian's not here this week.
Brian told us last week he would not be here.
No dedication whatsoever. None.
He's not dedicated like Blake and I.
No, that is correct.
Oh.
That is very correct. Blake, this is the studio. First time we're back since the floppies.
Are you ready?
For what?
Are you ready?
Are you?
I haven't seen you guys since last year.
Just do I'm Brad.
Give me
Got to change it.
Do it
give me
again.
the
Do
rim.
it again.
Give me the rim.
No,
That's not it.
That's too
it
complimenting.
even says laughter on the board.
It's too complimenting. Give me the
Sand trombone?
no. I want the basketball off the rim dunk. Give me the
I don't have that.
oh,
We just have that.
I see.
You know what we do have?
That'll work.
Well, now that you mentioned Brad,
Okay. We'll get to that in listener feedback.
but you mentioned if you mentioned Brad,
Yes,
old
yes.
man Brad is having a watch party of The Thing
Yes.
this Friday night at 10 o'clock at the Esquire Theater. If any of our
Original.
No, the John Carpenter's The Thing.
Okay.
From 1981.
remake.
if any of our
1981.
local listeners, or if you want to come into town for it, come see the Esquire Friday at 10 o'clock
Yes.
and hang out with Brad.
Yeah, and it is a pretty good movie theater too. By the way.
Yeah, it's a nice. I like that theater a lot.
It's a good throwback theater.
Yeah.
Classic.
Ed, with your back, you shouldn't be throwing anything.
They even have like girls walking around with cigarette trays.
Cigarettes?
Yeah.
Cigarettes?
No, they don't.
Cigarettes? Candy cigarettes?
They have the intermission. Let's go to the
Lobby.
Go to the lobby.
Let's have ourselves a snack.
Do they pass out marijuana with their concessions?
just if it's the chicken fries.
Okay. Burger King, I guess, is going to get in trouble, maybe?
There was a Burger King in Hamilton, Ohio.
Yes.
That woman ordered some chicken fries for her child, and when she opened it up and they put it on the plate, she had a little extra in there. It was about 4 or 5 little bulbs, some marijuana.
Yeah, did they figure out why they were given it?
I don't know. Again, there was the McDonald's down on Queen City Avenue in Cincinnati. It's now torn down. That Jeff and my sister Carolyn witnessed people drive up all the time and like, can we get iced teas? And almost guaranteed they were getting drugs with it.
Like,
Well,
we were at the window and they walked up to the window, ignoring our cars, stuck their head in the drive-thru and said, "We need our iced teas."
well, you were getting in the way of good business. You were being an obstacle. Come on, Jeff.
Well, that's all right because there was a guy in the drive-in at the order board who was passed out.
Oh, well.
So we had to go around him.
He already had his extra before he got to the.
To be fair, that's about 90% of McDonald's in America that happens at. I'm more impressed that you guys like Burger King. You really like Burger King?
Burger the King.
There are some good ones and there are some bad ones, like all fast food restaurants.
Really? Like, what do you get from them?
Whopper Jr. with cheese.
Okay.
Double Whopper with cheese.
Do you like
Some
it?
double cheeseburgers, onion rings.
Bacon King.
You like them?
Or the Big King.
Oh, the rodeo burger.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They're better than McDonald's.
If it has
Well,
the,
that's not same.
that's what I'm
McDonald's
just-
is like eating a salt lick. Like,
the flame broiling, if it's right, if it actually adds extra flavor to the burger.
Yeah.
we were talking. My wife and I were talking about this because I was explaining that off air that I couldn't believe you guys like Burger King because I'm not a fan at all. And she likes the chicken sandwich from there with the long.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the classic chicken sandwich.
Which chicken? The Italian chicken?
No, regular.
Just the regular?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they stopped making those for a while and they brought them back.
Their fries, and again, it's been years since I ate Burger King. I was never a fan of their fries.
I get the onion rings there.
Okay.
Onion rings are good. Now, they've changed their fries several times
Yes.
over the past year. So there was an iteration where they had them lightly battered.
Yeah.
Those are probably the best ones that they
Okay.
It's not as good as the Rally's seasoned and battered
No,
fries.
no, no.
Is there
no.
Rally's still? Is Rally's still like in business?
Yes.
Yeah,
Is
there's
it?
still one. In
I don't
Norway.
like their fries.
Are they local
Where?
or are they?
Or not no, off
Red
of
Bank. It's on
yeah,
Red
Red
Bank.
Bank. Yeah, not,
Are they local or are they like
Well,
national?
there's Rally's
chain?
and Checkers.
Okay. Okay.
Depending on where in the country, it's either Rally's or Checkers.
You just don't see maybe it's me. Like I don't see their commercials hardly ever. Like you used to always see their commercials. Remember?
No, there's still one on Glenway.
I still see
Yeah.
Rally's commercials.
Do you?
They had some new burger that came out that looked real good, except
Huh.
the one that was at the bottom of my street is now Taco Bell.
Don't make fun of Blake's restaurant.
Taco the Bell. Hey, I'm 4 points away from getting a free taco.
Is that good?
I finally relented and got the Taco Bell app,
Okay.
and the
How
rewards are
much?
coming.
How much is it? Is it because your bathroom is saying otherwise the next day?
I just get the number one.
Oh, you're going to have number two the
The
next
three
day.
the 3 tacos and a drink. That's it.
I've had one taco from Taco Bell in the last, I'd say, 3 years. I was at work, and the 86-year-old guy I work with is kind of hungry, and he wanted tacos. And one guy suggested, how about we get some Taco Bell? And he's like, okay. So he buys it for everybody. I didn't want it, but I'm not going to say no to Herschel. And so I eat one taco, and within a half hour, I'm like, you're going to have to handle this. I got to go to the bathroom. And I get down. I'm like, whew, I needed that. And he's making fun of me for that. The next day we work, he's like, I'm sorry for making fun of you. I went home and, oh, no.
Good old Taco Bell.
So he's never had Taco Bell since.
That's right. Why go spend money on Metamucil
That is
when
true.
you could go get 3 tacos?
I'm having a colonoscopy tomorrow. Just get Taco Bell.
Get the taco meal, man.
I'm having a colonoscopy. You can either have this drink or you can have Taco Bell.
Right. Oh, that's right. I have 243 at 250 for my points.
You've had 243 tacos from them?
No points.
Oh, okay. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on the app.
Yeah,
right
that's
now,
more
right?
tacos. A taco isn't a full point.
I broke down and put the app on my phone. Because I love the thrill of going to
I
my
know
lovely
you do.
Taco Bell to see what they're going to fuck up.
We have no meat or tacos.
I'm kind of disappointed because the last 3 times I've gone using the app, they've got my order right every single time.
Sir, we have no taco shells left.
Do you go to the one on Seymour Avenue and see if you can see employees
I-
fighting customers in the parking lot?
I'll put that in there next time. You
don't talk about Taco Bell.
Any special requests, I'd be like, can you hold the UFC until I get there?
First rule of Taco Bell, you don't talk about Taco Bell. Is that a fight in the parking lot? Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
But honestly, if you're tracking calories and macros,
Yeah.
Taco Bell is a good option, believe it or not.
Really?
Yes, when it comes to fast food, healthy
Yeah.
options,
I don't know
the
if
hard
it's
shell
healthy.
tacos.
Let's just say the calories. How much?
The calories and the macros.
Okay.
The hard shell tacos are actually not bad for you.
How many calories?
Total less than 600 for
For
three.
one? For three. Okay. I thought you meant for one.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not bad. Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Skyline cheese conies are 200
Not good for you.
240 per coney.
Yeah.
Oh man, I had a lot then last night.
Skyline 3-way, regular size it was around 700-800.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I had a 3-way potato and 2 cheese conies last night.
Are you dead?
No, it was delicious.
Okay. Well, yeah.
They have the new Mike's Hot Honey sauce.
Ooh, Mike's Hot Honey.
That was delicious on the conies.
Like Mike's Hard Lemonade?
No,
Oh, okay.
Mike's Hot Honey.
Hot Honey. It's good on pepperoni pizzas too.
I'm not a big heat fan, like spice level. It has to have flavor to go with it, and this had enough sweetness to go with the heatness that it made it.
Sweetness with the heatness.
I
Is that a
think
rap song?
I think we have a jingle for Mike's Hot Honey.
Sweetness with the heatness. Get on the Taco Bell app. I want to know this.
Taco Bell app.
I want to know how much a taco costs now.
One single taco?
Or the combo meal. Let's do the number one that you get.
I think a taco is like $1.29 or $1.39.
That's really not.
I remember when they were 39 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like same thing with cheese conies. I remember when they were like
99 cents.
75 cents.
Oh, jeez.
And
There it
$1.
is. One crunchy taco. View my bag.
Okay.
$1.79.
Wow. Okay. It's still not horrible, but I remember that.
It is.
I remember when a White Castle was a dime.
Yeah. The biggest problem about, again, that one taco doesn't fill anybody up. Like Jeff, if he ate Taco Bell, would need to eat 6 and sides.
And sides. Do they have Mexican pizza anymore?
No, but they're bringing back what they're called
They have
decades.
They have chicken nuggets.
It's called
I saw chicken nuggets.
It's called decades, and they're bringing back former Taco Bell menu items like the Mex Melt. Do you remember the Mex Melt?
I do.
I remember the Mexi Melt.
They got tostadas as well.
I just like that Taco Bell's like, our food is shit. Remember the good old days when we had
Remember the
good
good old
food?
days.
Let me bring that back.
Well, it wasn't good then either.
Remember the
But
good old days
remember-
when we served different types of shit?
Come on back.
It's still pretty
right.
cheap in comparison to everything else, so come on in.
You know, remember when the Mex Melt was only 49 cents? Now it's $2.99.
Now it's $4.99. McDonald's like, we got a McRib. Anybody want a McRib? It tastes like rubber. Anybody want it?
I will admit, I used to be a McRib fan back in the day.
I had it probably 2 or 3 years ago, and I'm like, oh, this is not good anymore.
Probably not.
It tastes very rubbery.
We once a year we had like a golf outing type thing that would buy a bunch of food into our bar, and we'd order it and then we'd cook it up, and they had the like McRib sandwich type things, like the rib patties,
Yeah.
and we'd end up serving like 20, 25 of them. And we had a box of like 200. So then it was like Brian and I would just eat, we called them the McDanas for a month.
What do you have? I've eaten 187 of these.
No, we really would.
Speaking of food, I did.
This has been Fast Food Talk with Hobie.
That's right. We do have Oreo Load It.
Yeah.
Made with real Oreo cookie crumbs. So it's an Oreo inside an Oreo, basically.
It's Oreo flavored Oreos.
Yes.
Oreos.
Jeff is getting a Twizzler. Look at Twizzlers.
Oreos are no longer flammable, right? I mean, you can take a blowtorch to an
they're
Oreo
fine.
and it won't melt.
That's fake news. That's
Are you
fake
sure?
news.
melt? Should it melt?
It doesn't even catch fire.
There you go.
Well, not burn is one thing, but melt. I mean,
So it looks like mega stuff. Not mega stuff, but
It looks like a cookie,
mega stuff?
cookies and cream Oreo.
Double stuff?
double stuff. Yeah, the mega stuff was nasty. Just because.
No, this looks more like a mega
This
stuff.
looks closer to a
think-
mega than a double.
Crap! I got a half a cookie.
Here you go. There's the other half. Sure. This is the first one of 2025. So let's take a look here. Mm-hmm. Lots of frosting.
Well, I'm eating mine separate because it came apart.
Okay.
It tastes like an Oreo.
That's a lot of cream.
But yeah, too much cream.
It looks like it's a cookies and cream inside the two
Yes,
Oreo
that's what it
cookies.
is. And I mean, it does taste different. Like there's a flavor to it, but
It tastes like cookies and cream ice cream, but it's not cold.
yeah. Go put it in the freezer. Let's see what you got.
Put it in the freezer. It's an ice cream.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's good, but
You talk about things that don't melt. Drumsticks, the ice cream treat,
yeah,
those don't melt.
really.
It's not real ice cream.
What is it?
I don't know.
Don't tell me that because those are really damn good.
Yeah, they are.
My kids just had some tonight. Those things are amazing.
They don't melt.
Oh, don't tell me that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What do you think, Jeff?
I'm not a fan.
I feel like it's middle of the pack.
Like I took one bite, half the cookie, with the stuffing and the cookie bits, and it was too much stuffing all at once. And so then I just took the stuffing out to see, okay, if it's cookies and cream stuffing, you get the cookie flavor, and didn't like the stuffing by itself.
I would say it's probably middle of the pack, probably on the lower end.
It's God, I don't even know. It's less. I don't think it's as good as a regular Oreo.
No, it's not.
The proportions are off.
Oreo flavored Oreo cookie. Oh, sweet irony. And Jeff doesn't like it.
It's not as good as the original Oreo, even though it's double the Oreo.
Well,
Is
the
there such thing as too
proportions
much
are
Oreo?
off, though. The
Yeah,
proportions
much
are
Oreo.
off.
Too much Oreo.
Could I eat this entire package? Yes.
Yes.
Hey,
But I only got one cookie, so I need a
wait a
second.
minute, hold on. 2 cookies is 180 calories. So you get 6 of them. It's like a Taco Bell number 1.
No, one of these in my macros are blown for the night.
That's true. But man, I mean, that is just a lot of stuffing. I'm not a fan. We're not a big double stuff and mega stuff fan in this podcast, though. Really,
No.
I used to be, but then I grew up.
Yeah.
Did you grow up? Oh, maturity wise, no. But
I grew out.
okay, you got older. I gotcha. Speaking of getting older, first off, I did not realize, and maybe I did, I completely forgot. So last night, I watched Clerks 3, Kevin Smith.
I still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet either.
It's on Peacock now, the Cock. It's on the Cock.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
That's the only reason. Hey, you got a Clerk shirt on. I'm not even
right.
supposed to be here today.
It was a Christmas gift.
I like it. It's in black and white, too.
Yeah.
Well, because the movie was.
Yeah. So I will say Elias is back from Clerks 2. Mm-hmm. He is hilarious in it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Because a friend of mine at work said, I didn't like it. The annoying guy from number 2 is in it way too much.
Oh, no. When he, the first 10 minutes, I'm like, oh, I don't know if this is going to be good. Because the last Kevin Smith movie I saw, the reboot, I think it was,
Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
I turned it off. I couldn't handle it. But,
Even with Chris Jericho in it?
yes.
Did you at least get to the Chris Jericho
No, I don't
part?
think I did.
You turned it off before
Oh, you know what?
Jericho?
Maybe did see Jericho. It's been a while, though.
think I've even
That was
seen
just a
that.
big pat on the back for Kevin Smith being Kevin Smith.
Yeah. I will say Clerks 3 does a really good job. Like, the first 10 minutes, I'm like, oh, I don't know if it's going to be anywhere funny or close. And Elias was kind of annoying in the first 10 minutes. And then, not to spoil, and there's no spoiler here, but Randall has a heart attack. And that's what makes him contemplate his life. So he's like, I want to make a film of my life, basically of the Quick Stop. And so then it's very meta because it's very much like Clerks. And then you start, and I won't spoil it, but the ending is really well done. Like, I was like, nah, that's pretty cool. So very enjoyable, funny. Elias is funny once he starts. Basically, the reason Randall has a heart attack is because he keeps making fun of Jesus. So Elias besmirches, asks God to besmirch him, and he has a heart attack right then. So he gives up with Jesus, and it's from there on. It's funny, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. Rosario Dawson's in it.
Good.
Did it bring final closure to the Clerks saga?
It does. It does.
Does she dance on top of the roof?
No.
Is there a lot of jiggly?
No.
A, B, C?
No.
No.
It's a shame.
Is there an Asian design major in it?
They do talk about that. They're like, I don't think that's PC. He's like, no, it's fine. He was Asian, and he was in Asian design. Oh, no, they're like, he's a white guy, but he was in Asian design. That's the type of design. Are you sure? Well, maybe he was Asian. Maybe he was in design.
His name was Singh.
Yeah. So they do talk about that. It's very good. Like I said, the last 30 minutes, I'm like, I saw what he did, and he really nailed it. It's a good closure to the trilogy. So really liked it.
Because I introduced one of my younger co-workers to Clerks last week. Mm-hmm. We talked about. Long story. It's that we talked about the band Sponge was playing in town, and he goes, I've never heard of them. I said, well, they have a song that's in Empire Records. He goes, I don't know that movie.
Oh.
So we watched Empire Records, and we downloaded. It was on Pluto, so we watched on them. And then
That's good
coming up next, it was like, what do we want to watch next? And Clerks came on. I'm like, let's watch some Clerks then. And he goes, I've never seen this. I'm like, okay.
Did he like Empire Records?
He loved Empire Records.
Good.
Revealing clothing. I don't think I have to justify my art to you.
But listen, it wasn't really busy, but I still had like 5 or 6 people in there in the bar, and I turned it on, and everybody watched it.
Yeah.
Like, there's people from the neighborhood who aren't the same demographic.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is great.
Yeah.
So.
My name's not Warren.
Oh, his name was Warren.
Doesn't anybody work here?
You mustn't fret.
Can't. Not on Rex Manning Day.
Did he like Clerks?
He did.
Okay. I think Clerks, I saw that 3 years ago. Maybe I went back and watched it. I loved it because I watched it when I was in my late teens, early 20s.
Yeah, it came out 93.
Was it that?
Yeah.
90.
If only we had a thing.
I'll look it up. Go ahead.
I got you.
Continue your thought.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of those that I got like probably 16, 17.
94.
94, okay. And I didn't see it for a couple years after it came out. And I remember renting it and really loved it. So I think there is a special place. I love Clerks too. I love when they made fun of Lord of the Rings and the guy puked. I think I fell on the floor laughing when we watched that.
You did?
Is Kevin Weissman back in 3?
Kevin Weissman. Which one is he?
He was the guy who made puke.
No, he is not. They do bring back a lot of people from the original. And the milkmaid this time is actually Kevin Smith's daughter. She's over there looking. What the fuck are you looking at? They even brought back the cigarette guy. the long.
The Chuli's gum guy?
Yeah, Chuli's gum guy. But yeah, I would highly recommend it. It's free. Go on. Well, if you subscribe to the cock.
Do they bring back what's her name? The girlfriend from
Veronica?
The first one?
Caitlin Bree or Veronica?
Caitlin Bree's dead, isn't she?
No, she was sent to the hospital.
Oh, that's right.
After
In serious shock.
That's right.
Yeah.
Veronica is in it.
Marilyn, I can't pronounce her Italian.
Yeah. And the funny part is Randall sends her the script because he wants her to act as Veronica. And she's like, what the fuck? Why would I do this? But yeah, so she's in it for a little bit. But
She bring lasagna?
she did not. Not all women will bring you lasagna at
The fight scene in Clerks is almost as epic as the fight scene in Team America World Police. They show them wrestling around a little bit, then they go off camera, and then they just throw items.
Yes. They do mention the one audition. They're like, you ever think about doing this with marionettes? They do mention that. So it was very well done. Like I said, I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to spoil, but very enjoyable. Too late. No, there's a lot of things in it. But I forgot that he made it.
I knew he made it because it was he had an agreement with Muse that if Muse got sober, he'd make Clerks 3.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it was like I said, it was very well done. I really enjoyed it. If you like the first two, you're going to like this one.
Yeah, I remember he made it, and I remembered it wasn't released conventionally.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, is this when you could buy?
well, both that and
Reboot
were done like
Weird.
They kind of traveled around the country, and you could only go to special showings.
Okay.
3 was in 22. So after
Yes.
COVID.
Yeah.
COVID denouement.
I wonder. I want to see how much it made. So, anybody watched anything else?
Oh, we can sit here for a while with Blake and I here not being here for a while on what we watched.
Okay, within reason.
And the only reality show I'll talk about is The Traitors came out.
All caught up.
I'm all caught up on the 3 episodes.
What do
half
they
an
trade?
episode behind.
Furs, pelts?
Traitors.
Beaver pelts. Beaver pelts.
Beaver pelts?
It's not traders, trade whores.
Trade whores?
Trade whores.
That's when the whores come to town. Alan Cummins is just trading whores everywhere. RuPaul's in it. I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know. Isn't it kind of like the storage wars, the trade wars?
Yes. Let's open it up.
Hold on, it's trade wars. Hold on, is the Trade Federation involved in this?
What, are they opening up trunks and all the dead whores in there?
Is there
Hey, Matt Getz isn't in it.
intergalactic?
Down the hall.
No, that's an old school joke.
Yes, I know.
Not old
Is
school.
there
No,
intergalactic
dirty work.
blockade?
What's that?
Intergalactic blockade?
There's trade blockades.
Is there clones in this?
Hey, Blake. Star Wars is coming out. First time in 20 years. You ready? You know what the first 30 minutes is?
Trade whores.
Oh, my God. I can't wait. Let's talk about the Trade Federation. But he destroyed a robot. Yay. Why are we talking about trade blockades and treaties?
Okay, back to the show we were supposed to be talking
The
about.
sad part was the trade blockades and treaties were more interesting than the pod racing.
This is pod racing.
Okay, let's go back to something interesting and talk about the show.
Pod racing?
No. I just want to say that if anybody on the show, the first thing they should do is vote out.
Do it. Go ahead.
Yeah, they should vote out
Boston Rob.
Boston Rob.
Okay. So my family, this is the show that my whole family watches and we all enjoy. Okay, nobody wants Boston Rob there, right?
Yeah.
Why would you not vote him out the first time?
You couldn't vote him out the first time.
No,
Had to be the
Wait,
second. They should have done the second time.
When he's available
Yep.
in episode 3, when he was available for banishment. And I looked at my family, I was like, vote him out. Nobody wants him there.
I'll tell you specifically why. People are intimidated by him, and they think if I don't get him out, I am now his target, and people think they're going to team up with him.
Yeah.
And there's at least 4 people that I noticed in episode 2 all talking about, oh, I'll be on Rob's team.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you get rid of him.
That's why I don't understand. Nobody wanted him there. And I'm like, get rid of him.
The person who would have worked with him, he voted out.
Yeah. I will say in episode 3, I think he shot his wad, and I think it's going to come back and bite him.
Oh yeah, he looked bad.
Yeah. And then when he tried to cover himself, cover up afterwards,
Yep.
he's like, ah.
And the simple fact of the matter is, why would you not assume they brought Rob back in the game when no one wanted him in the first place, and he wouldn't be a traitor?
Well, yeah, because they brought 3 people in as a surprise in episode 2.
The first 3 people voted out should be those 3 guys.
Yeah. But
I like Derek. He maybe played the best season of Survivor ever. Big Brother ever. And I like Wes from The Challenge.
I like him because he's just kind of funny on the show, and he's just like, I don't give a shit.
Well, he's retired from The Challenge. They say that in the first thing, and Derek looks at him and goes, "Aren't you retired?" He's like, "From The Challenge," because Wes just finished second place on House of Villains, and he's currently also on Worst Cooks in America.
So he's jumping around to any show that will have him.
Except The Challenge.
That isn't, they have a physical.
They asked him about the chat. Why you done it? He goes, "Do you know how much work it takes to get in shape for that?"
Yeah.
And he goes, that's like a 4-month commitment from start to finish, and you're not sure when it's going to go. When these shows, it's like it takes a couple weeks. You go hop in, hop out, and all he has, and he's a pretty good manipulator.
Yeah.
So he does well, especially playing against housewives and the other reality television stars.
I just like the housewives are getting eliminated, and they're like, you guys, why are we getting eliminated? It's like, no offense, nobody likes the housewives because you guys are rich, entitled assholes. Nobody cares about you guys.
You keep them around because they're not gamers.
They're not. But you know what
They
I
have
mean?
no
Like,
idea what they're doing.
Yeah, the when they got rid of the housewife from Dubai, it's like we're like, why would you get rid of her? She's like lost.
she's like, I'm a model. I usually don't use my brain. That was her comment. I'm like, well, okay.
It's like you keep her around because
Keep her around.
she's easy to
The
manipulate.
final minute. Yeah, till
Well,
the
they were
final
talking about
elimination.
Tom. And Tom's an idiot. He's like, this person's a traitor. This person's a traitor. This person, and it's like, you're not even close. Like, keep him around.
And if you've ever seen Vanderpump Rules, Tom Sandoval is an idiot.
Well, and here's the thing. So we don't watch many reality shows, and so when they took episode 1 ended with, okay, they're bringing 3 people back, and my youngest, who's 8, he's like, oh my gosh, we got to watch episode 2. Who are they bringing back? So they unveil who they are. And we're all like, we don't know 2 of them. We don't know them. I was like, okay.
They are great competitors in
was just
reality
funny because
shows.
we're all
If
like,
you watch the reality shows, you know these guys. Again, especially Wes. Again, he's in everything now. Derek was only in 1 season of Big Brother. He was offered to do some other things. He said no. Instead, he did like podcasts and other like recap shows of other reality shows.
You'll appreciate this. My daughter, when they were about ready to unveil who was the surprise entries, she's like, it's Taylor Swift.
Yes, that's exactly what.
And we're like, I don't think it is. And she's like, it is.
No,
it's Taylor
it's
Swift.
the A-list celebrity in the world right now, not D-list.
Not reality television show.
Like, spoilers, not Taylor Swift. It was not Taylor
Okay,
Swift.
and again, this just brings me back to my rant on this show to begin with. It's like, quit rehashing the same old people.
Yeah.
I like when they have like you maybe have a mix. You have a mix of some like has-been reality stars, and I'd say predominantly more new people.
I agree. I agree.
And then if you're the new people, what you do is you vote out the celebrities first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Celebrities, quote.
Yeah.
Which they're not doing on Deal No Deal Island for the second straight time.
But man, did you see his abs?
Deal No Deal Island has somebody's abs who might be better than Joe's.
Who?
They say he might be the best player of Survivor ever
Richard
in
Hatch?
the world.
Richard Hatch?
Oh, not the American.
The Australian Survivor champion. And no one knows who he is. Except Parvati.
Oh, Parvati's on.
Parvati's on. And so she recognizes him. Everybody else recognizes Parvati. So they're all talking about her.
Yeah.
And she's talking to him, and she's like, everybody's like fanning over me, and he goes, I'm the only person who's like fanning over you. And he's like, so you know? He's like, oh yeah, I know.
No, that's my problem. It's like, okay, these casting departments are terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, like, all you're doing is letting other people cast your shows for you.
Yeah.
They're going out finding people, and I don't think they even have casting departments. I mean, it's like, okay, we'll just rehash like Survivor and Big Brother. And half the time they do bring back people already anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Has there been a Big Brother recently where there hasn't been somebody who was on the show back?
I think last season didn't have anybody.
You know, you could say the same thing about Hobie. Stephen Izzy?
We're also not a competition show for prizes.
Well, I don't know. Brian got voted off this week. He's not here. Blake, he got a second chance. He wasn't here last week. He's back this week.
But I mean,
Wild card.
Wild card.
as of right now, The Traitors, I think, is the hottest
Show
as far as
Yes.
a reality competition show. And it's global.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the U.S. version is just
I do.
phoning it in my feeling.
I will say the New Zealand version was probably the smartest people. Like, they were voting out traitors left and right. On episode 3, I was like, they really need to look at that New Zealand people.
Are they? Is that on okay,
Peacock has.
I'll have to look up Peacock to watch those.
I only watched the first, I think, 2 episodes of that season.
I like that
I
one.
watched Australia.
It wasn't too exciting because they kept getting everybody out, but it was still a fun show. Blake, is there anything you watched?
Well, I'm not done.
I know, we'll go back and forth.
What'd you watch, Blake?
There's a lot of shit that I watched. What do you? Shit.
Anything that was interesting enough to talk about.
All right.
Black Mass?
Finished the new Outlander. The Black Mass. I watched that fucking 2 years ago.
I know.
Outlander on Stars through Amazon. I have to watch it because my wife watches it.
Are you all caught up?
Yeah, we're done already.
Okay.
And no serious rapes or sexual assaults this season.
Oh, well, that's a positive.
Now, this is the
Although-
one where he sleeps with his
Right.
grandmother.
Yes, and goes back in time.
Well, yeah,
Turn back time.
But there is some more sexual situations where you're like, what the fuck, man?
Is the series over or is there another season?
There's one final season.
Oh,
coming.
God.
Yeah.
I'm
exactly.
sorry. Do you enjoy it at least?
If you're not enjoying it, we don't need to talk about it, please.
It's
Because I have zero desire to ever know anything about this show.
It's all right.
No, you fucking blew it. No, it's not all right.
It's all right.
You took too long.
It's fine.
You took too long.
You know, I watched Kevin Costner's Horizon.
Oh, how was that? I want to see that.
It was
Shut it.
Jason wants to see it.
It was.
You caught me. I thought it was the.
Oh, which one was that? Hit it again.
That's the I'm Brad one.
Brad.
Oh,
Blake has headphones on. He's never heard half
I know. I
this
haven't
stuff.
heard of it. I'm actually wearing phones.
Get some more musical
It's-
or sound effects.
It's okay.
Maybe not.
It's okay.
If Jason's going to reach across the board and hit buttons.
How was it,
It's
though?
okay.
Okay.
It's okay. It's not great. It's not bad.
It will make you ejaculate.
Well, it depends on what gets you off.
Not Kevin Costner.
Yeah, he's flirting with Jennifer Lopez
You
now.
know, he's actually not in it that much. To tell you the truth.
Taco flavored kisses. Why are you not on Yellowstone?
Why did you put $30 million into Horizon?
Oh man, that's almost as bad as
Yeah, I must say, I'm
Hold on a
almost
second.
missing some of his other impersonations.
Hold on a second. For people listening, they have no idea what the fuck you're doing. You're missing. You're doing the little Mr. Senor hand.
Yes, from South
Yeah.
Park.
from South Park when he did Cartman created
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, I feel so good.
It turned out it wasn't actually Jennifer Lopez. It was Mitch Connor.
She wasn't very happy.
Remember, visual jokes don't work for podcasting.
That's true. That's true. I apologize. Maybe if we get a camera in here.
But when we say taco flavored kisses, people should know immediately what we're talking about. And
Except when I do it.
oh yeah,
Sorry.
flavored kisses.
Sorry.
Yeah, no
I'm
one's gonna
Jennifer
know what
Lopez
that-
doing a hand job. Taco
Ben Affleck spooge.
let's see. Jennifer Lopez doing a hand job for a title.
That might get us sued for a title. Chapter 2 is already filmed, edited, and ready to go. And it premiered at Venice Film Festival in September 2024. There's no set date, though, in 2025 when it's coming out.
No, he's not
Chapter
even.
2 has already been premiered
Oh,
on
yeah.
the film fest. Oh, okay.
He's not even the A story
Yeah.
in that movie. But what is kind of irritating
He
is
is the
you watch
a-hole.
it, it gets you up until the certain point, and then it gives you scenes of what's coming. And of course, it's a movie. And my wife's like, "Is this a series?" I'm like, "No, it's a movie." She's like, well, "What the fuck, then? I gotta
Is it time travel involved?
no."
Okay.
Unlike Outlander.
Oh, okay, let me ask you.
There
Would
are
you
coup-
be interested in more movies of this franchise?
Yeah.
Of Horizon? Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'd
love
watch it.
Western, so I
More
want to see
or
it.
less than Avatar.
more than Avatar.
Okay,
That's the barometer?
that's the barometer.
Would you like
I've
to see
watched-
Smurfs?
Yes.
Or
That's how we're measuring the atmosphere on these movies.
would you like to see Smurfs
Right.
or Dances with Wolves? Which one you want to
Is
see
it a
more?
live action Smurfs? Then no.
I mean, that just means more Neil Patrick Harris, right?
Oh, that's true.
But I watch it as kind of like a warm up for American Primeval,
Okay.
which is kind of, it looks kind of interesting. It's,
That just
it's, it's a new Netflix movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Western.
Getting really good reviews.
Supposedly pretty graphic too.
Yes. Yes.
So, but we'll see.
I'm glad you saw Horizon because, like I said, that's been on my HBO watch list for a long time.
I figured I'd watch a little bit of that before I delved into Landman. You know.
Oh, it's good.
And
Have you started Landman?
No.
Okay.
Landman
I mean,
is
I
good.
could pretty much think and already know what it is over and over again.
I would recommend if you and your wife are looking for like a fun 30-minute show, Man on the Inside with Ted Danson that you talked about a couple weeks ago. My wife and I binge watched it.
All right.
That was funny, sad. Oh my God, it was good.
It took
What's
me.
he inside of?
It took me
retirement home, so you know what happens in retirement homes.
Oh boy.
when you messaged, oh, Man on the Inside, maybe the perfect show. It took me everything not to comment and say, man, not like Jeff told us this a month
I
ago.
know he did, and that's why we watched it. That's why we watched it.
No, I did do The Diplomat too
Oh, okay.
because my wife was watching it.
That based on the car I used to drive?
It's about the story of getting a diplomat to the front line.
No, don't confuse it with The Laundromat.
Oh, that's a good sequel.
That's right.
No, it was the Diplomat, the 1984 Dodge Diplomat.
No, it's not that one.
That thing was a tank.
No, this is the one with Kerry Russell.
Ooh, Kerry Russell.
Yeah, and you see, Kerry Russell. You see some of Kerry Russell.
Have you?
How's her hair?
Still good.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, her hair. Has anybody watched Creature Commandos?
One episode.
Did you like it?
I didn't get into it yet.
I got 3 episodes left of the season. Really enjoyable. That Blake, I think you would like that one too.
I put it on my list. I want to finish watching Secret Level. You guys, I shared the link with you guys like a couple months ago.
Yeah, that's on my. It's popped up on Prime.
What is Secret Level? Is it a game? Is it about the history of video games?
No. It's 10 independent shorts.
Okay.
Live action or animated shorts. Based all the stories are based on actual video games.
Okay.
And the first one, of course, is Dungeons and Dragons, and it's actually pretty cool.
Okay.
Like a 10-minute Dungeons and Dragons short story.
Okay.
And then it goes into a number of other games.
Do they have The Sims? I would love one based on The Sims.
I'm only
How many
unfortunately.
people are they going to kill in the pool?
Someone took the ladder. We can't get out.
Some asshole just built a fence around me. I can't get out, and I just peed myself.
Jason's house consisted of 13 gravestones of people that he created, of people we worked with.
To be fair, I only played it for 2 hours that day, and
Yeah.
I built a lot of fences. Let's just say, a lot of traps.
All right. So I'm only 3 episodes in, right? So Dungeons and Dragons was the first one. Sifu, It Takes a Life is the second one. And 3, New World, whatever.
What's that based on? Sims?
No, the New World, the Once and Future King.
Okay.
All right. After that comes Unreal Tournament, Warhammer 40,000, Pac-Man, Crossfire, Armored Core, The Outer Worlds, Mega Man, Exodus, Spelunky, Concord, Honor of Kings, and Playtime.
Didn't Super Troopers already do Pac-Man in that movie, Club Dread?
Spelunky time, is that Pitfall?
I would think so, right?
Let me go.
I thought there was a.
Pitfall 2?
I thought there was like a
Much better
Spelunky-
game.
I thought there was like a Spelunker
No, it wasn't.
game.
I like Pitfall too.
It wasn't better than the first one.
Of course, I could never catch the balloon, so I was always trapped in the water at the bottom of the cave. I'm like, give me the damn balloon!
Spelunky is not Pitfall, but it is a pair of explorers pondering the purpose in a subterranean world where everything wants to kill them repeatedly.
Sounds
like
like Pitfall.
So it could
Dig
be
Dug.
like
Dig
Pitfall.
It's Dig Dug.
It actually does look like Dig Dug. There's a giant machine with a big drill on it.
We got Amy Pascal coming into the office now. Okay, guys, here's what I got. Okay? Dig Dug, but scary. What do you think?
I think we're doing an episode of Boardroom.
Okay, here we go. So, who do we get to star as the guy that pumps everybody, all the dragons up and the people, bad guys?
Doug.
Which Doug?
Dunkaroo Doug.
Good call. Let's do it. I got Michael B. Jordan on the line. Torch Boy, he wants to be the dragon.
Nope.
Fire.
Fire!
Everybody loves fire.
Is there a dragon in
Yeah,
Dig Dug?
there's a dragon.
There is now.
No, there was. It's a
There
green
was.
guy.
Well, it was a
guy.
green dragon
Yeah.
who breathed fire. So technically it should have been
the
a red
Komodo dragon.
Ah.
Yes, but it was on 2 legs.
Let's get a real Komodo dragon for it.
No. We got Michael B. Jordan. Hey guys, I'm Michael B. Jordan. I want to play a dragon. Nobody lets me play a dragon. Everybody typecast me as a boxer. I want to be a.
All right, I got to sell my Michael B. Jordan stock on Hollywood Stock Exchange.
See, this here is why I wanted to talk about the other shows I watched.
What?
Because we're never going to get back to me.
No. Well, it's a good run. Thanks for coming in, Jim.
You let Blake talk about 7 things. I got to talk about 1, and you spoke mostly about it.
Playing the part of Blake this week is me. Hey, Brian, how you doing?
You haven't interrupted me. You just told me-
Anyway, so what I was saying.
There you go.
there it is.
There it is.
You want some peeps, Brian?
I hate peeps.
Well, here, have some peeps. I don't even think we're going to get to the outline today.
There are tropical peeps.
Oh, yeah, they're pretty good. These were from the dollar store, so hopefully they're not bad. Oreos. Tropical Punch Peeps.
Best by July 2025.
Oh, we're fine then. We're fine.
All right, here we go. I'm selling my Michael B. Jordan stock.
Oh, does it list Dig Dug up there? Here, take that whole box bag down. No, take it.
I only want 2.
No, take it. Blake's going for the
Maybe
Oreos.
I'll hold on to it.
Why? What's he got coming out?
Well, this month, we're 2 weeks in this month, and he's already dropped like over 20 points.
I'm not eating any Peeps.
Oh, that's where you draw the line. Give me 6 Oreos,
That's right.
but I'm not eating a peep.
I ain't eating Peeps.
He's dropped $20 just this year so far.
He dropped $20 just for my impression.
Yeah, but it's like, oh wait, I'm only like $1 more than what I bought him at, so maybe I'll hold on to him.
Yeah.
You see, Denzel Washington is going to be in Black Panther 3.
I saw that. Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of, they keep asking to bring Michael B. Jordan back. I'm like, he's dead. Just stop.
The multiverse exists.
That's true. Because they're recasting Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa. So,
T'Challa might show up in the Secret Wars or whatever.
yeah. Because what they're going to do is just blend all the worlds into one.
I like this tropical fruit marshmallow.
Pineapple flavored.
Yeah, it's really good. But they're going to blend all those worlds together, and then from then on, they won't have a multiverse anymore. So, because Captain America... Oh, that might be a question. We'll wait.
Yes, that is in the
Never mind.
listener feedback.
Blake, you want to start listener feedback over there? Sorry, Jim.
I didn't even get to bring up anything.
Jeff, what you got? What'd you get?
I'm eating marshmallows. So give me. Let's see. I watched the first episode of The Pit, the new Noah Wyle emergency room medical drama.
That's on Max, isn't it?
It's on something.
Yeah, it's on Max. The one that Crichton's family was suing to not get made.
Because they said it was close to ER. Mm-hmm. How was it?
Close to ER.
Okay.
I said the first 2 episodes. There's 2 episodes are out now, and I want Dr. Dana's take on this, having worked in multiple ERs, to see if that having 5,000 patients every day is accurate.
Okay.
It is in Pittsburgh.
Oh, wow.
I think that's where it's supposed to take place.
It is.
If it's in Pittsburgh, I mean, like 20,000 people a day get sick there. I mean, jeez.
No, there's 5,000 people waiting to get into ER. They only take 20 per day.
Actually,
They pretty much go over that, how they just don't have the beds.
Pitt is basically just about the whole process of somebody trying to go through the medical system. I'm sorry, your insurance is declined. Where you just go sit out there for another 6 hours. Sorry.
Well, they talk about that.
We don't have the beds. We have the beds. You just don't have enough staff to watch them.
Question: is it more accurate than St. Dennis?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
It
Just
is.
checking. Okay, just checking. Got renewed for season 2.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I'm okay with getting.
It's okay. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes of it.
I've really started to enjoy them more. With the Pit, is all the episodes out, or are they doing it weekly?
Weekly.
Okay.
There's 2 out.
Okay. It looks intriguing.
I'll continue watching it.
Okay.
I mean, it's well acted, so it's at least got that going.
Is it more graphic than like Network ER?
Yep.
Okay.
When they cut the guy's leg off?
That's not going to be good for me. That's not good.
One of the doctors passed out. One of the new.
I probably would too. I would too.
Yeah. Oh, I couldn't be a doctor.
No.
In the emergency room or any.
Put that on the floor as far away as possible.
I could be a doctor of love, like Dr. Bednar.
Yeah. Well, no, you couldn't.
No, probably not. No.
Not like Dr. Bednar.
No,
He's
nobody.
the world's expert.
He is. He is.
Well, the girl that passed out was Doogie Howser. She's a 20-year-old med student, doctor.
Yeah, she's at least an adult, though.
Yeah.
I thought you
Doogie
meant-
Howser was like 14 when he
I thought you meant the actress from the new Doogie Howser on Disney.
No.
I was like, what? That would be a great crossover.
No.
No. I went from Hawaii to Pittsburgh. Anything else real quick before we get to it?
Jim?
Yes, I'm caught up on the new season of the Sex Lives of College Girls.
Great show.
I think the writers quit because they don't. So they have the one character who's a soccer player,
Yeah.
and they have no idea how to write anything about college athletics.
Do you think it's the same writers from the Aaron Hernandez story that was on FX?
No.
On how to throw football?
No, because this girl tears her meniscus in a match.
Spoilers out there.
And so the doctor and the coach are talking to her, and the doctor's like, "We can give you a shot, and you can play. If you can play through the pain, you can keep going." And she's like, "I don't know." And the coach is like, "Well, we just made the playoffs. We kind of need you." And it's any college athlete is the one who's going, give me a fucking shot, put me back in. And the coaches are the one like, no, we got to talk about the negatives. And again, they're not all Bud Kilmers from Varsity Blues.
I don't want your life.
And then the next episode, again, she's not limping at all. And
Well, she took the shot.
Yeah, okay.
Blake, you're a parent of 2 soccer players in college levels.
You said it was soccer, so they got that magic spray. They just sprayed it on her knee.
Gotcha.
But then, so the next episode, the girls are out and they're planning a little activity for the roommates, and she's like, "I have practice tonight. I mean, we just made the playoffs. We have this," and they're like, "But we haven't got to hang out with you, and like we haven't got to take drunk selfies all week." And she's like, "Okay, I'll skip practice."
It's like, makes sense.
No,
that seems fine. No, that seems fine.
I mentioned it to Jeff, and he's like, "So it's people who have never played sports trying to write sports." I'm like, yes. It's
your daughters played. One of them played professionally, and they were in college. Both of them. They skip practice all the time, right?
Oh, for drunk selfies?
Yeah,
all the time.
All the time. That's right. They skip games too.
Oh yeah,
for that.
They skip games too, especially if there was like all day, day drinking.
Oh yeah.
If you heard one of the girls skip practice for drunk selfies, what would you have done?
They're cut.
From the family or from the team?
Yes. From the team.
Oh, yes.
Scholarship repercussions. You know how it
you
goes.
all made the team. Except for you.
Yeah.
And you. Blake, give me some listener feedback.
All right, some listener feedback brought to you by Hello Jeff.
Ooh, hello. What's in the box this week?
Were you Mrs. Doubtfire?
Oh, it was more supposed to be Mr. Bill. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. That's Mr. Bill. Yeah. Guess
Okay.
I'm not the only one.
But this week in Hello, Jeff, we are going with the theme of orange.
Aren't you glad to see me?
So we've got craft singles. We have Sunny D.
Do you have like a bag of clementines?
So no real food. It's all artificial.
Orange dye number 5.
Yeah, I'm not saying this is Hello Jeff boxes.
Sorry, my bad.
Come on. So yeah, craft singles. We got Sunny D. We got the orange peeps here, the tropical peeps.
Is it all packed in circus peanuts?
It is packed in circus peanuts. That is
So
the
you have
package.
fake candy.
The nasty circus peanuts that have no taste, but they're
There
orange.
is no good circus peanuts.
Okay, they're orange, but they have a good taste.
What?
So the best part is you have fake peanuts. Fake candy. You have
God, you got orange.
you still have the fake peanut, the candy. You got fake cheese and fake orange juice. Great.
Doritos for when you
Doritos.
need to start a fire.
Fake chips.
Great. These circus peanuts have been open for a month. Let's see how hard they are.
Still the same.
No.
Oh God, no, they aren't. Oh my God,
Is that a cigar you're eating? What are you?
circus peanuts aren't supposed to crack.
Sounds like a ginger snap.
Are you up to date on your dental insurance?
Jim's eating a traffic cone over here.
And just for Brian,
Yes.
this is we got a deal with the Starburst people for only orange Starburst.
Good. I like this box. I'm excited.
Brian's has pink in it.
My neighbor.
That's how we were able to get the orange ones. We had to take the pink and send to Brian.
Wait, hold on. Brian's box is pink inside.
Yes.
Yep. Stay on target. Listener feedback. Stay on target.
Oh, we're doing listener feedback.
Yes. 6 hours into the show. Here we are. Blake, you're up. Is he having a stroke?
From
Oh, there you go.
Big D,
Sunny D.
Buckaroo Doug.
Beaver Hands. Jewel of the Licking.
formerly known as
Kurt Rambo expert.
7.
A-Pound.
The delivery man.
Screwdriver. The Hammer.
The butt plug.
DJ Fatty Fat.
No, it's Fat Shady.
Same thing.
He's not a DJ. Maybe MC, but
There
not
you
a
go.
DJ.
My bad. Anyways, go ahead.
Jeff.
Oh, that's me.
Can you never Skype in again and leave Jason in charge of the board and sound effects?
Jason reached across the board, so even if I'm here, he's going to hit the board and sound effects. I'm going to have to... Okay, Blake, next...
That's basketball season. Good choice.
That is the worst one.
Blake, next week, you sit over here so Jason can only sit over there.
So, like the last time they Skyped in,
Yeah.
and Jason was in charge of it. Mm-hmm. That's the reason why I didn't listen this past week.
I actually wasn't horrible on the sound effects.
Well, the last time when Steve and Izzy were on,
Yeah.
you hit that buzzer, that air horn. No,
Oh, he has a sound down. Damn it.
you hit it like 37 times,
In a row?
and it was up. Hey, you get back here!
Sorry.
Was Jeff 38?
And it was up really loud.
I remember that. To be fair,
There is no fair.
I'm an idiot. So,
I'm not arguing that one.
hey, there you go. What else you got?
We still got the Reese's Big Cups.
Okay, I can't have any more food.
Well, you don't have to.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah, those were,
I had those for Christmas stockings.
I think we opened some already.
We did. We tried this.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we were waiting. What? Was Blake wasn't here? Maybe we were saving some for Blake? Was that it?
Could be. Those are the cookie
Yeah, sugar cookie
dough.
Big Cup.
Oh, yeah, they're good.
Were you here for? Did you want one? Because I think we were saving it for you. And I'm eating one, so there's going to be one extra unless somebody else steals it.
Hey,
Welcome.
my macros are blown for the day. Just give me one. The Oreos.
What's the next question from Brent?
Brent of Home Video Hustle. Hey, is he out in L.A.?
Yep.
Is his house burned down?
No.
Good.
No.
We know that for a fact.
No.
Wow.
Well, Brent, here's hoping
He's
that
still
your
tweeting, so I don't think it is.
house isn't burnt down.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Mystery Science Theater 3K, otherwise MST 3K? And if you like it, what is your favorite episode?
Love it.
Sorry, peanut butter in my mouth. Huge fan. Mm-hmm. I don't remember the titles of any of the episodes or necessarily the terrible movie they were watching.
Yeah, that episode's name is just a movie.
Yeah. Manos Hands of Fate was one I liked.
Manos?
Hands of Fate.
Hands of Fate.
And the one with the railing death.
Oh, Space Mutiny.
Okay.
With Red Brown,
Yeah,
the
that's
original
right.
Captain America.
I regret nothing.
And every time he runs by, they give him a different muscle nickname. It is, there is something called
Big
the
McLarge Huge.
Yes. They give him, there is a Gizmoplex out there, free app on Amazon Fire, any of those apps things. You can download for free, and you can watch all Mystery Science Theater movies. For free.
24/7.
Yep, for free. You get to pick.
All of them, even the new batch or
Yeah.
the original run?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, they do have some that they made specific, like the ones they did in concert, like they did in theaters, like in concerts and that. Some of the newer ones you have to pay for, but yeah, almost everything is up there. I started going through like each season a little bit, just watching. It's hilarious.
It doesn't matter what movie it is. Stop and watch. This is going to be funny no matter what.
Yeah, one of my favorites is Mitchell. Mitchell.
Oh, yeah.
With Joe Don Baker. It pissed off Joe Don Baker so much that the next season they're like, well, we're doing another Joe Don Baker one because he complained about them so much. And they're like, okay, we'll do another one. But he was a overweight detective, and it was a horrible show or film. I like that one. Pod People is a good one. Space Mutiny might be one of my favorite ones that Jeff mentioned. It was a very bad Star Wars ripoff. There was the Creeping Terror. I think, or the Crawling Terror. It was basically a giant throw rug that killed people. It was supposed to be a monster.
Oh, yeah.
That one was pretty good, too. Yeah, so...
I do remember not part of, not the movie they're watching, but the little sub things.
Yeah, the
going
sketches.
on, the sketches of the invention exchange.
Mm-hmm.
The time when they all invented their own cards.
Yes. Yes.
They invented their own playing cards.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mike, I think, invented the 8 of Chris Lemon.
Yes. Yes. So, from 2023, Slant did the best 15 episodes. I won't do all of them, but fifth one was Catalina Caper. That's a pretty good one. It's like the old school party on the beach, bikini ones and that. Village of the Giants. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. The Undead. Yep. It's like watching the world's greatest ping pong players locked in breakneck competition for 90 minutes, only be forced to draw. The Final Sacrifice. I don't know if I've seen that one. And number 1 is Mitchell. Mitchell. That's also the one that Joel leaves on. He escapes.
That's one. Okay, so the Joel Mike swap.
Yeah, which I really didn't mind. I like Mike and I like Joel. I like them both.
It all works.
Yeah. So, Jim, are you a fan?
Yes, I'm just looking up the episodes here and by season by season. And again, there's all the I got all the Godzilla and Gamera and all the Japanese ones they do.
The Gamera one is a giant turtle, basically.
Uh-huh.
And it was a Japanese film. Mm-hmm. And the best part is, like, they get, 55 minutes into it, and it's awful. And at one point, the giant turtle was, doing, swinging on a monkey bar thing. Yeah. And the robots are like, you know what? This may not be a good film.
The castle of Fu Manchu.
Yeah.
The evil Dr. Fu Manchu threatens to freeze the Earth's oceans.
Yep. Yeah, Mystery Science Theater. God, it's such a good show. Even the Netflix ones weren't bad. They weren't as good, but they were still...
Yeah.
It was still good.
That's what it is. The cards, like the 8 of Chris Lemon. Mm-hmm. Crow made the Crow of Diamonds. And Tom Servo made Todd.
Todd.
His card was Todd.
They did try to do another Kickstarter, another one.
Oh, did they?
And it failed. And Joel even said that, maybe we've hit our point. This is it. We did 13 or 14 seasons.
Saturation.
Yeah, we're done. People are happy with the Netflix enough. And, they still tour, though. And we went, and it was fine. It was enjoyable.
Well, are they touring as MST3K or is it the riff tracks?
Both. They do. There's two different ones. A friend of mine and I went to see Point Break a couple months ago. That riff track was doing in the theaters. It was a special one night thing. It was live, and that was really enjoyable. That was a lot of fun because that's Mike, and then the original voices of Tom and Crow.
I don't know if it's the original or because
it might have been second
voices.
Yeah.
Maybe?
And then there was all the Hercules movies they do. Oh. Manos Hands of Fate was episode 95.
Okay.
I mean, that's the only way you can watch that movie is because you cannot just turn that movie on for an hour and a half, however long it is, and watch it straight without them riffing on it.
No. What else we got here, Blake?
I'm going to skip that one because I think it's for somebody who's not here.
Oh, that's right.
From Popcast at Popcast and C. Booski Skolschel. Who does Chris Evans play in the new Avengers film? Hydra Cap. Are you excited that he is back?
From what I heard, they're talking about he's going to be playing a Nomad era Steve Rogers. Or at least that's one of the theories going around.
Nomad Steve Rogers. Does he have the baby in the back?
Not the Human Torch?
I don't know.
He had a baby in the...
Oh.
He was great as Human Torch.
Not the 4 episodes or issues I read when he was Nomad, so...
That's interesting with Nomad. The rumor is
You're a
that...
Nomad.
Thanks. You're a gonad.
Your mom's a gonad.
I don't know.
God, man, I set that one up. Yes.
Got me there.
Brian would be so proud of me.
You got me.
I can't believe you just called Doug's mom a gonad.
That was actually Chris's mom.
Oh.
The rumor is that Tony Stark is now Dr. Doom is because when Captain America went back in time to put the stones back in the original spots, he screwed it up. And that's why.
Oh. And Tony Stark becomes Doom because of that?
Mm-hmm.
So he's actually going to be a Tony Stark variant.
That's the rumor.
Not just Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
So
Boo.
we'll see.
I was hoping he'd just be Dr. Doom and you never saw his face.
Oh, they're going to put Robert Downey's face out
You
there.
never see his face.
You shouldn't, but they're going to. Do you think it would be better than the Doctor Doom in the last Fantastic Four movie? The Josh Trank one?
Yeah, I can't remember what Dr. Doom...
He was in it for 5 minutes.
It was like...
It was
he
Adam
only
Driver.
Was he only in it for 5 minutes?
Yeah, it was supposed to set up the next movie. Supposed to.
But he was... That's funny. Wasn't he with them when they went into the...
Oh, yeah, but he wasn't
alien
Dr. Doom at that
Yeah,
time.
he wasn't Dr. Doom, but he was still the...
Hey, this guy's going to catch a ride with you on the spaceship. What's his name? Dr. Doom? Nope. He's out. No.
Victor Von Doom.
Yeah, he's out. No. Von Doom's out. No.
Yeah.
No, that's not it.
We'll bring Von Damme instead.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
What's better than Steven Seagal?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
What isn't better than Steven Seagal?
Steven Seagal was affected by the radiation. He just got fat.
There was something on social media. I forget who wrote it or who was showing it. They're like, he was watching a Steven Seagal film, and he's like, a new one, and he's like, you know that we have reached the peak that he's out of shape to be in these. He literally is on a rolling chair beating people up for like a good 5 minutes.
Was it Saturday Night Live?
The one comment was, push the chair over. Like, just push it over.
You can't get that far. He'll
Obviously
stop you.
Well, if you
his-
don't go into turtle defense, and he's unstoppable in turtle defense.
That's my best defense and my only offense.
But I will say that probably could be the worst episode of Saturday Night Live ever.
Which one? Steven Seagal?
Steven Seagal.
Yeah. Yeah. It was not good.
He only had scenes where he got to beat people up. He wouldn't make fun of himself.
If you go onto the Cock, they actually have all the seasons that you can watch now. So they've had them, but they've really started to.
And he will never be on again.
No. Neither was Sinead O'Connor.
Or Norm Macdonald.
This guy here is dead.
So Sinead O'Connor.
This woman here is dead.
Cross them off.
Thank you, Jeff. What else you got, Blake?
I was with you the day Sinead O'Connor passed away.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was the concert at Great American.
Yeah, that's right. Pink.
Yeah.
I hope that answers your question, Popcast.
There you go.
Steven Seagal. That's who he's playing. What else you got?
Oh, what a horrible film.
It's a young Steven Seagal, if that helps.
The newest superhero in the MCU is Steven Seagal.
No, Seagull. It's a seagull.
It's a seagull named Steven.
Yes.
Is that the one that flew into Fabio's face on the
Yes.
roller coaster?
He plays the Hulk. Killed 18 people on that roller coaster because he's hulked up. Anyways, moving on, Blake. What do you got?
From Hobie Pod favorite, Jacobo.
Celebrity.
Tweets by Jacobo.
Hobie celebrity.
Hobie listener feedback celebrity. Favorite snowy day food. I'm assuming you meant to say, what is your
Yes.
favorite snowy day food?
Snowy day food. One day we had appetizers like pretzels, like the oven baked ones, mozzarella sticks.
Chili.
Chili's a good one.
Chili pot roast or grilled cheese and like soup.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a
grilled
good
cheese
one.
and tomato soup.
Blake, you got one?
Coffee.
Coffee's a good one. Just watching the snow come down.
Hot cocoa.
Circus peanuts.
You melt the circus peanuts in the hot cocoa.
I don't think
don't
these
melt.
I don't think these are melting at all. I mean, you could use these to build an igloo and it won't fall down.
Oh my God! Those circus peanuts made the hot cocoa solid. That's not good.
You can keep the bag outside and use them as unmeltable ice cubes
That's
for
true.
your hot chocolate.
That is true.
I dropped this circus peanut in the cup of my hot chocolate. It sank to the bottom, hit the bottom, and cracked the glass.
I would like my money back.
Now you can't lift the mug. Can't lift the mug.
It's like Thor's hammer. Only those that
Exactly.
are. Anyways, what else we got?
From the infamous celebrity listener feedback, Professor Number One at Dr. Number One, you can go back in time. Yes, even you, Blake. And can make one thing never be invented. ... What is it?
I'm going to pick the cotton gin.
You don't want to start the Industrial Revolution?
I want to end slavery much quicker. The cotton gin prolonged slavery for probably 100 more years.
Okay. It's very noble.
So the question is, if we get rid of it, do I have any knowledge of that it existed?
No.
Oh, damn, because I would go...
Oh, wait, yeah.
Because then I would invent it.
You wanted to corner the cotton gin market, is what you're saying.
No. You can't be the inventor of it.
damn
So
it.
you got to get rid of something. You know that it's gone because you're going back in time to get rid of it.
And then invent it.
Would it be selfish of me, because of my last Comic Expo experience, to say the printing press?
Nope. Sounds great. Sit down, son. Jinx.
Just so that doesn't happen to you.
Just kill, like, enlightenment for 1,000 years.
Okay. Mine's a pretty controversial one. COVID. Oh, it wasn't.
I don't think that's...
Down the hall. Okay, so...
It was developed. I wouldn't say invented.
Okay.
Genetically manipulated? Does that count as invented?
No.
It was in a wet market. Really? Anyways.
You're a wet market.
Don't look over here at this COVID lab.
It wasn't called COVID Lab.
Yeah, this thing called COVID just is killing a lot of people and is spreading. Thing is in the wet market or the COVID lab it was made in? Wet market.
It was those
Wet
bats.
market next door.
It literally says COVID lab. No, that doesn't seem right.
We just coined that term.
8 years ago. Well, nothing to say.
Because they couldn't call it a coronavirus because the people make the beer got angry.
Yeah, so instead they'll screw over the company that made cables and whatnot for audiovisual, because there was a company called COVID that made like cables.
It's like when AIDS came out for the weight loss thing.
Yeah, the diet supplement.
Yeah.
Or when ISIS became real popular,
Yes.
it killed the group in Archer.
Yeah. Blake, nothing to see over here. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm going
We just research and manipulate coronaviruses. Don't look at us.
to be fair, we originally called it bird flu.
The first death was a scientist from the lab. But don't look at that guy.
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He was the janitor. Wait, what?
That's why you don't drink out of cups not marked for you.
That's right. Sorry, Jeff.
Dr. COVID. I'm going to take a sip out of this one.
I'm quite thirsty. I was cleaning up that blood over in the plasma lab. Because I was squeezing it back into the bucket, into the bags.
Yeah, the doctor's name was COVID. That's where they got the name
Yes.
for it.
What are you doing with all those sick birds in there? Nothing.
Okay,
There are no birds. That was Thanksgiving dinner.
Dr. Bird
Sold them to the wet market.
No, those were the bats. Those were the bats.
Pangolins. They were pangolins
from what I hear.
Those were Webby birds. Yes, Webby birds.
Just
pangolin.
Just want to let you know we got Dr. Ebola as a visit today. He came in. He came in on the plane with Dr. Bird Flu. If you would like to talk to them.
Well, again, we all know where COVID started. It was Disney.
Who's this Darth Plagueis on the visitor's log?
Darth Plagueis.
The wise.
Don't worry, he's been canceled. It's okay, he's canceled. Well, nice to meet you, Dr. Plague. What's your first name? Bubonic. Hope that answers your question, Professor number 1.
No tangent here.
Only cosine.
Oh, by the way, Jason, what would you go back in time?
I just said it, COVID.
We're talking about inventions.
Oh, it was. Now I'm dying. I apologize.
Like, no one's going back and saying the atomic bomb or...
No, we all went to science. I was just, well, that makes me feel like an asshole. I was just going to go back and say a cell phone.
No, the atomic bomb saved lives.
Did it?
You know how long the war was going to go on if they didn't drop that?
6 more days.
Oh. Did you watch Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer!
No, I didn't watch Oppenheimer.
Pretty much, they're like... They're talking to him and like, so you know that they dropped the bomb knowing that Japan was ready to surrender already?
That was made up for the movie.
I don't know.
I heard to the contrary that Japan was ready to dig in for the long haul.
Compared to the
Yeah,
fire,
that's what the government said.
compared to the firebombing that we did, that was actually more humane to drop the atomic bomb than the firebombing that we did.
Yeah, because people died instantly, not taking.
What do you mean instantly? Like the people that over weeks died of...
Well, those were not the people they dropped the bomb on. Those are the people next to the people they dropped the bomb on.
To be, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if this was in Oppenheimer or not. The third option was COVID.
They had Oppenheimer, then they had Dr. COVID and Dr. Bubonic Plagueis.
Bubonic Plagueis.
Bubonicus.
Well,
Who is this Bubonicus?
When he became evil, he became Darth Plagueis.
To be fair, he did build roads.
Darth Plagueis built roads.
Space roads.
Whales. Space whales.
No, they saved the space whales.
Oh, that's right. I love Star Trek. It's the whales.
Now, the space whales that were in that Star Wars show,
Yes.
are they the same whales that Star Trek saved?
Yes.
Okay.
Because they're in the same universe, right?
Yeah. Oh God, the whales.
Which one?
That's it.
Space whales or Star Trek 4? Which one do you want?
The Star Wars whales.
Hey, how do we...
I blocked out that. I blocked out that series
Somebody
from my
reboot Blake down
memory.
there?
Now you brought it back to me. I'm like, oh God, I hated that show.
It's all coming back to me now.
So do you get Cher lyrics correct, Jason?
No.
If I could turn back time, I would get rid of the cell phone. Yeah.
The cell phone?
Yeah.
That's the one you would get rid
I
of?
would, actually.
Wow.
It's a very nice convenience, don't get me wrong, but I don't know.
Blake, what would you go back in time and get rid of?
The wheel. Because it leads eventually to the combustible engine and global warming.
At least everything.
We just
Great, another conspiracy. Okay.
fire.
Well, that's
no,
more of a
I'm keeping
discovery
fire.
than an invention.
I'm keeping fire because I like my meat cooked.
So we
You're
got-
keeping fire, but look at L.A. right now. I mean, way to go, Blake. Because you want meat, you're being so selfish.
So we got rid of the wheel, the printing press, the cotton gin, and the cell phone.
Just to piss off Blake, I'm going to go back in time and just get rid of Taco Bell and coffee, just to piss you off.
Hey,
No, sorry. That's too far. Too far.
That's too-
COVID's one
that's
thing,
too
but
much.
coffee, no.
That's too much.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Man,
Go back to the cell phone.
Can't wait till we go to the timeline where we get to get rid of things.
If I could get rid of the cotton gin, if I could turn back time,
forget the wheel. We're on.
And the cell phone.
If I could forget the wheel.
You know, the good news is if we don't have a cell phone,
I would have to walk.
There'd be no more carpal tunnel.
if I could turn back time. You know, Jim, if we did get rid of the cell phone, the girl from Sex Lives of College Girls would actually make it to practice then.
That's right.
Oh, my goodness.
You can take selfies with something other than a phone.
Polaroid?
Which one?
The original selfies.
They would have to have somebody stand there and draw them.
But it's all caricatures.
Hold on.
Why is my forehead so big?
Hey, wait a minute. I'm going to... Wait, everybody. I'm going to sketch a selfie.
It'll be
All right, hold on. 6 hours later.
I'm not having any fun anymore.
I have so many body issues.
Don't move. Don't move.
Are my ears really that big?
Plastic surgery would rise really well.
Nope, we got rid of that too.
Do you have a big head?
We allowed boob jobs.
Oh,
But only
Thank God.
enlargements.
Oh, thank God.
do you have a
You
fat
had me
head?
concerned there for a moment.
Do you have a fat head? Come see Dr. Liposuction. He'll get you ready. It's right next to Dr. Boobs. Let's see here.
Jason wanted to get rid of Alabama.
is that an invention?
I'll be honest, they're doing it themselves. Let's see.
Roll Tide.
I like that commercial. High tide. High tide. High tide.
Real quick, I don't want to do any of these.
Are we going to do any of them?
We'll do the last one. PerDeadline.com.
Oh, you don't want me to hit the button and play the music?
Nah, it's fine. Per Deadline.com, over 18 months after getting greenlit, the reboot of Joe Schmo Show has finally got a premiere date.
Yay!
TBS will launch the Kat Deely hosted series on Tuesday, January 21st at 9 p.m.
She was the host of So You Think You Can Dance,
Oh, okay.
British model.
The series will follow Ben, an electrician from Baltimore who believes he is competing for a chance to win $100K on a popular game show where, in fact, he is surrounded by a cast of improv comedians. The 10-part series will see actors and the entire working crew scramble to keep Ben from discovering the hoax. With each challenge, stakes grow higher as the production is forced to pivot storylines, and castmates who see Ben as competition improvise strategies pave his path to victory. Series originally launched on Spike TV in 2003, dear God, and aired 3 seasons. Ralph Garman season was pretty funny with the Kevin...
Ralph
Garman's on all 3 seasons.
The bounty hunter Ralph Garman. Sorry,
Oh.
yes.
Yeah, he was playing a different character.
Yes.
He wasn't actually Ralph.
Yes.
That was season 3.
Yeah.
With Lorenzo Lamas.
And his Speedo.
man pouch.
His European man pouch.
It's a great show. I love it. This one seems like they're doing a lot more behind the scenes, and that's what I'm interested in. And it was filmed right after COVID. In like
Oh,
2000.
that long ago?
Yeah. And for some reason, it's just been sitting on the shelf. I'm not sure why. Unless my thought is maybe they're doing other seasons and they didn't want to release this one to give a clue to the...
Oh.
That's
so
my
Kat
thought.
Deely's been doing several of these.
Yeah, that's my thought. I don't know if it's true, but...
So they could not bring Ralph Garman back again.
Well, they could, but...
I'd walk on there and Ralph Garman's host and like, okay, who you getting next?
No, you fake it. Wow, this is really good.
Yeah, I would fake it. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, wow, this was all a hoax? No.
Ralph Garman was in Clerks 3. Shocking.
I'm going to give my prize to Dr. Pat, who I just knocked unconscious. I know I'm getting it back.
Jeff, box office news, World Report.
Oh, I got a button for that somewhere.
Do you?
It's time for Box Office Bombs.
Hey, per 411mania.com, landing in at number 11. Better Man had a notably bad opening with just $1.1 million. The Robbie Williams biopic, except it's Williams portrayed as a monkey, was a big swing while critics and fans liked it with a 87% Rotten Tomato critic aggregate, a 94% audience score, there was just no interest. It cost $110 million.
The only reason Robbie Williams agreed to this is because he said there's been so many made about him that he said he would only do it if he was a monkey, like give it a different twist.
I understand that. I also understand that Robbie Williams is pretty much popular only in Great Britain.
That's the issue.
That's the meme.
And so it's like, I couldn't tell you what the man even looks like.
A monkey.
Oh, then okay.
If they changed the title to Better Man, Secret Chimp,
No.
people would have gone to go see it.
People would think it was a spy movie.
That's right.
Can't find a better man. What do we got here?
We got the top 5.
Number 6 does not count, please.
We're not doing number 6?
No, it's
okay.
a mistake.
I'll do number 6 anyway.
Okay.
But number 1, Den of Thieves 2, Pantera, made $15.5 million in its opening weekend on a $40 million budget.
Number 6 is actually a complete unknown, not what's on our outlet.
Oh, then I won't do number 6. Coming in at number 2, Mufasa, The Lion King, made $13 million, a total of $189 million on a $200 million budget. Jason's shaking his head. He's not happy with Mufasa.
They fucked it up in the first one when they got rid of the best song by Scar.
Oh, yeah. That was the best part of the original movie.
It was.
To begin with. Number 3, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, made in another $11 million, a total of $204.5 million on a budget of $122 million. Number 4, Nosferatu, made $7 million, a total of $82 million on a $50 million budget. That's one I kind of do want to see.
The meme I saw out there was, in a world of Nosferatus, be a Yes-Feratu.
Wait, where are we going? And coming in at number 5, Moana 2, made $6.5 million, a total of $435 million on a $150 million budget. So everything in here is a prequel or sequel or remake.
Yep.
That's true.
At least the remake is a remake of a 100-year-old movie.
Yeah. And it's a lot more elements to it.
Yeah, I think it's completely different storyline.
The
other
original
than
one
the
is
title.
very short.
Oh yeah, it's very short and silent movie and
Yeah.
Count Orloff or whatever his name is in that.
What else we got here?
Coming out next. Well, the reason that Better Man did not do well is because it's not released in the United States until the 17th.
Oh,
it's not even out yet.
No.
So that where were we?
That
at?
1.1
million is just what it's doing in the land where he's popular.
it's a limited release, though, isn't it?
So there's still a chance to add.
I think it might have been limited release, not wide release.
There's still a chance to add, Secret Chimp to the title.
There is still chance.
That's you would go back in time and change that.
That's right.
That's not an invention, Jason.
Sorry.
We're getting the question all changed.
Let's see here. Better Man was in 1,200 theaters.
In the U.S.?
Yeah. It was number 13.
1,200 is more than a small opening.
Yeah.
But it's listed as the release date is
This week?
January 17th.
Oh, okay.
Else coming out is Wish You Were Here. A woman searching for a spark finds a whirlwind night of romance with a man only to discover he is terminally ill and commits to helping him spend the last days living his life to the fullest. That's a real uplifting movie.
Yeah, the guy's named Dr. COVID, I think.
But it's written and directed by Julia Stiles.
Oh.
I thought it was a Pink Floyd sequel.
So she really is saving the last dance for this guy. Thank you.
Then we have Autumn and the Black Jaguar. After 14 years in New York City, 14-year-old Autumn returns to the Amazon rainforest to save her childhood village and beloved jaguar friend.
It's a cartoon.
Rawr.
No, it's live action. I saw this was a preview on Wicked, I think.
Is it really live action or is it just differently animated?
We're Disney. It's live action.
Well, I think it's actually they actually have a trained
The trained jaguar?
jaguar for sort of part of it.
To make the film. Why does she look different in each scene?
Is it Ralph Bakshi animated? live action?
No.
I hope not.
God.
Okay, the next we have I'm pulling up September 5.
That's a couple months ago.
During the 1972 Summer Olympics in Munich, Germany, an American sports broadcasting team must adapt to coverage of the Israeli athletes being held hostage by a terrorist group.
This story is an unbelievable story, but it's been played out. Like, they make so many films about this. I do like the twist on this one,
This
though.
is from the journalist.
Yeah, I like that one.
And how they have to turn from sports journalists to real journalists.
Yeah, I like that.
Peter Sarsgaard, Ben Chaplin, Georgina Rich, Corey Johnson. Yeah.
Is that it?
No.
Oh.
God, no.
He's got 48 to read here,
Yeah.
Jason.
Grand Theft Hamlet.
Oh, yes. Did you see that? Blake, did you see this?
I have not. I'm intrigued.
Struggling actors Sam and Mark find solace from lockdown isolation by staging Hamlet and Grand Theft Auto online, battling griefers as they connect through William Shakespeare.
The whole movie is played through Grand Theft Auto. So, like, it's all visuals through Grand Theft Auto. And they're like, what the hell? How did this get a release? Like, it is, but it's getting actually decent reviews.
So are they stealing cars and whatnot, or they're actually just performing Hamlet
don't know.
as
They're
Grand Theft
performing
Auto?
Hamlet. When people interrupt them, then they kill it because it's the the open world.
Oh, Bard, give me my money, bitch.
And when they get wounded, they have to go to prostitutes to get better.
Yes.
And then we have, and the breadwinner is ... A film that focuses on breadwinner and her family, which serves as a tribute to the unsung heroes who carry out the weight of their loved ones' dreams on their shoulders.
I feel it.
Is this a documentary?
It says comedy, drama, family. So no.
Say no.
Okay.
It looks like
Dean Cain.
Spanish.
Dean Cain.
No, not Dean Cain.
Oh.
We could only be so lucky.
He might be at the Cincinnati Comic Expo October
I was about to correct you and say no, but oh yeah, he might.
21st through the 24th? 23rd? Something.
And the they will have the restraining order against Brian temporarily lifted.
Super Cincy Expos May 16th through the 18th. Video game one.
And then next
Apans will be there.
Yes.
Next we have One of Them Days. When best friends and roommates Drew and Alyssa discover Alyssa's boyfriend has blown their rent money, the duo finds themselves going to extremes in a race against the clock to avoid eviction and keep their friendship intact. Keke Palmer, SZA, Vanessa Bell Calloway, Lil Rel Howery, Cat Williams, Maude Apatow. She's the only white person in the movie.
I'm so out of it. I just found out a couple months ago that SZA is not one of the Wu-Tang Clan. It's like there's RZA and SZA. I'm like, no, that's Giza. SZA is a completely different person and a female.
Yes.
I went, oh, then I don't know who she is.
And finally, this is the last one for you, Jason.
Okay.
It's Wolfman.
How?
A family at a remote farmhouse is attacked by an unseen animal, but as the night stretches on, the father begins to transform into something unrecognizable.
It's a Wolfman. I recognize it.
This is Julie Garner, Christopher Abbott, Sam Yeager, Matilda Firth.
I really was looking forward to this because I love the old Universal monster movies. And
Again, I'm a fan of Julia Garner. So.
I agree, but it doesn't. It looks disappointing. So, Jeff, do you got some top 5 music over there? Blake's got headphones; he can actually hear it now for once.
Ah.
Well, then I got to better find this here for Blake.
That's right.
Boy, oh boy, weren't they great. That's the Lobotomized Monkey, and now, the top 5.
Blake, Top 5 this week. His favorite movies that take place in snow.
In snow.
Snow.
Oh, in snow.
What'd you think?
You'll see.
Oh, God.
I almost did. I almost put some TV shows on there, and then realized that they were. I had to go back and look and said.
I don't even know why we do a top 5.
Films.
Everybody does their own fucking top 5. Last week, Jeff did like top 5 musics or something like that.
No, last week I did the actual top 5 list.
Oh, okay.
I almost had this list last
I know,
week.
that's why I did it this week for you. Blake, what's your number 5?
This was pretty easy. I liked Groundhog Day.
I completely forgot about that one. That's
How do you forget about that one? The whole
a
thing
great
is
movie,
about
yeah.
snow.
Good one.
Yeah.
Lots of
I had it
snow.
as an honorable mention.
Ned?
Ned
Ryerson?
Ned?
He steps in the puddle, the icy puddle.
Yeah.
I like when he's Bill Murray's doing the Jeopardy at the hotel. Everybody just stares at him when he gets them all right.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Jeff?
My number 5, I hobied this.
Okay.
It's mainly because these were on my list last week, but I wanted to bring them back over this week.
Okay.
Mystery Alaska and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Those are 2 good movies.
Mr. Alaska is my number 1.
Oh, well, it was my number 1 last week. I mean, come on.
it was. There we go. Rub a tug.
I can't believe that's the line you remember most from that movie. Every time the movie comes up, that's the line you quote. He was like the worst part of the movie.
Let's see here.
The best part was Kevin Durant.
Yes. Tree.
Yeah.
My number 5, Hobied It, Abominable, and Frozen. They were animated films. Really cute. It was Abominable. And my daughter really likes that one. And Frozen I really enjoyed. I like it was a different take on this.
That's not the Abominable that is voiced by John Ratzenberger, is it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Monsters Inc. Need a snow cone?
I hope I didn't ruin anybody's list by mentioning Monsters Inc. there.
Number 5 for you?
Number 5 for me is going to be The Warriors, the 1979 movie about the gangs
New York.
in New York.
If you have Snowden on there, I'm going to kick your ass.
No.
Okay. Number 4?
Number 4 is going to be Smokey and the Bandit.
Okay. Still not getting yours.
Okay.
Okay. My number 4.
I'm thinking.
I know. Help me out here. My number 4, I've really enjoyed it. It's not a great film, but it's a guilty pleasure. Cool Runnings. I really like Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings, man.
Kiss the Egg. I saw it as a kid in the movie theaters, and I've really loved it, and have grown up with it, and I still watch it now whenever it's on. I enjoy it.
Because of that movie, we had one of our favorite titles for our shows.
What's that?
I thought John Candy
Candy.
spelled man on the outside.
Number 4 for you?
Number 4 for me, I have Better Off Dead.
You fucker.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That was my number 2.
Oh,
Lord!
The K-12.
yeah.
You're taking everyone down.
Numero skis to K-12.
Oh, do you know the street value of this mountain?
This is pure snow.
This just in. Lane Meyer will ski this K-12 against, what was his name? I can't remember.
Number 4 for you, Blake?
The Thing.
Yeah.
A movie in Antarctica. How can you go wrong? In Aliens.
Yeah. Kurt Russell. A young
Yeah.
Kurt Russell.
And Keith David?
If you only speak Norwegian, the whole movie would have been spoiled from the beginning.
Oh, David Keith. Yeah.
It would have.
But I can't speak Norwegian.
I
Me
know, but it's
neither.
one of the best things that you see. Like,
I never knew that.
yeah. Number 3 for you, Blake?
Oh, yeah. Wrap around. Fargo.
Yeah, that's a good one. The Wood Chipper.
Yeah, the wood chipper. I was just about to say.
That's a good one.
Outside on the snow, the wood chipper.
Honorable mention, that is.
Number 3 for you?
Number 3 for me is Out Cold.
That's your Cool Runnings version for me.
Pigpen. Go to the bathroom in this cup.
That was your number 3. My number 3 is Misery. Kathy Bates.
Yep.
In the cabin.
Yeah. That was on a couple weeks ago, and I watched it. I was like, man, this is such a good film. It really is. And it's still grimace when she hits those legs.
Ooh, yeah, it hurts.
Number 3 for you, Jim?
Number 3 for me is going to be Lockout, the 2012 Guy Pearce film.
Not Ravenous.
No.
Number 2?
Number 2 is going to be Snow White and the Huntsman.
You see snow in the title of that. Okay. It's like a clue. It's like an enigma wrapped in a mystery.
It's a clue. Let's sniff it out.
Nope, don't have it. Relying on Blake. My number 2?
Clueless.
Tough one to watch, but really well acted. Everest. Based on a true story about how they got a lot of people died in the one season up there when they went to hike Everest, and just how some of them survived in that.
Did they make an Into the Thin Air movie?
That
Based
is,
off the book?
yeah,
That's
that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Fictionalized?
well, it's not exactly Into Thin Air. They do not represent Krakauer in a positive light at all in that movie.
Yeah.
They do not represent the Lollipop Guild.
Like Krakauer, is pissed off it was made.
Gotcha.
I really enjoyed it, though.
But did he got money off it because it was based off of his book, or?
He probably got a little bit, but again, it had to be because he's the one who told the
I think
big story.
the credits do actually put it Into Thin Air in there. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, it was just learning. And like I said, I've seen it multiple times and really enjoyed it.
It has to put in there because it's, again, the first-hand telling of it is pretty much his
story.
His story, because he's the one on the mountain who, when they have to leave people behind and stuff like that, he's the one doing it. It's
really well done. Highly recommend. Number 2 for you?
Oh, we're coming back my way.
Yep.
Let's see. Number 2, I have 30 Days of Night.
Honorable mention for me. Honorable mention.
Vampires in Barrow, Alaska.
Josh Hartnett. Number 2?
Yeah, that's going to be the next True Detective.
Barrow, Alaska.
For Josh
Figuring
Hartnett.
out vampires.
Hey, it's vampires. End of the season.
That was on the Titanic.
Yeah, it's true. Number 2 for you, Blake?
That was Better Off Dead.
Oh, number 1?
A Simple Plan.
Honorable mention for me. Great.
I never saw it.
Billy Bob.
I liked it
If you can see
a
that.
lot.
If you see it on stream, I would highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Very good. Number 1 for you, Jeff?
Number 1 for me is The Hateful Eight.
Tarantino? Never saw that one.
You should watch it. It's my number 1 favorite movie in snow.
When he destroys the guitar.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that is real shock on people's.
There's a scene where they smash a guitar. They had a real expensive, authentic guitar that they were supposed to take out and swap in when he broke it.
It did not get swapped out.
It did not get swapped out.
He jumped in, grabbed it, and smashed it, and everybody's like, "Oh God!" It was like an $800,000 guitar.
Number 1 for me was Mystery Alaska. Number 1?
I hope he'd number 1.
Okay.
It's going to be, I think, 5 movies.
Okay.
Shit.
It's going to be all the Hunger Games films,
Okay.
including the prequel.
Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Yep.
Before
Have you figured it out yet?
No.
Blake, have you figured it out?
Give him time.
They're all hungry.
No.
All the movies, a character is named Snow.
I would do a top 5 list.
There are always movies with snow.
Snow. They all have snow in them.
You had Cletus Snow, a.k.a. Snowman, and
Smoking
Smokey
Let's
the
get to our
Bandit.
listeners.
Snow is one of the gang members, and
That's right.
Just
You know what a lot would have locked it up would have been one of the Game of Thrones episodes released as a movie.
I couldn't. It wasn't. It was a television show, so I couldn't do that. I couldn't do Three's Company with Chrissy Snow.
Come on and knock on my door.
Come and knock on my door. We've been waiting for you.
I'm glad our
where the kisses
listeners
are
keep taking
hers
it
and hers and his. Three's company too.
I took that serious. You know how long it took me to find all
Come and
those?
dance on my
5
floor.
minutes.
Yeah, about 3 minutes.
Take a step that
Because
is
I've seen
new.
most of them.
Jacoba.
We've a lovable space that needs your face. Three's company too.
Jacoba.
They'll see
Okay,
that
that's enough.
life is a ball again. Laughter is calling for you.
I'm impressed that Jeff knows the lyrics to about every shitty 80s sitcom.
Yeah, but I know every lyric to every
No, you
song.
don't.
No.
You know 2 lyrics to every song.
You know a
Oh, hold
word
on.
in a
You know
song.
what? Add auto-tune to that list. I would go back.
Get rid of auto-tune.
Get rid of auto-tune.
That's it. That's it. We keep the wheel. We're getting rid of auto tune.
That's right.
I like that.
Jacoba, at Tweets by Jacoba, He had The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Balto.
Balto.
The 1982 UK film The Snowman. 8 Crazy Nights. And Jacobo, come on. You're killing me here. It's a Wonderful Life. Ugh,
At least it wasn't the Polar Express.
he should have jumped off the bridge. Honorable mention.
I like the fake snow, and It's a Wonderful Life. It was actually that soapy bubble shit that
Yeah,
they
they all
could.
got cancer from it afterwards. Honorable mention. Scarface.
Ah,
Oh, I get it.
no.
Because it's in Miami.
Welcome to Miami. Pittsburgh Nerd Podcast. We'll be doing the Royal Rumble podcast here a couple weeks. He has Hot Dog the Movie, Better Off Dead, Ski School, For Your Eyes Only,
Thought about For Your Eyes Only. I probably
and
should've
Alive. Randall at Randall Holt, RJ Holt, 666. He's on
Canadian of the Year.
Yep. He has Empire Strikes Back.
Honorable mention.
Yeah. It wasn't too much of it in snow, so I kept it as
But the best part of it was in the snow.
I agree. Groundhog Day.
Honorable mention.
Never heard of this one. Never Hike in the Snow.
I don't know that one either.
I don't know if it's a movie or if he's telling us to not to do it.
Both?
Both.
Yeah. The Thing and Fargo.
Honorable mention.
Brian, our own Brian, had Mystery Alaska,
Good pick, Brian.
The Hateful Eight,
Good pick, Brian.
Four Brothers.
He does really like
That's
that
a good movie.
Oh, jeez. Cliffhanger. Jeff, you ready?
Oh, I saw his list already.
Rocky IV.
That training montage is great.
Doctor Number One has Empire Strikes Back, Hot Frosty, Wind River, Snowpiercer, and the new Superman trailer. And Brian had former Canadian of the Year. He had Hot Dog the Movie, The Gray with Liam Neeson, Groundhog Day, Cliffhanger, and Empire Strikes Back. We have two more real quick here. Let's see.
I forgot about Hot Dog the movie. That brings back memories. Eh?
Memories. Let's see here. Here we go. Steve at Everything I Learned from Movies.
Everything I learned from movies.
Die Hard 2, Die Harder. Let the Right One In. Pathfinder. Long Kiss Goodnight. And Lady Snowblood and Love Song of Vengeance. Nick Mayer. Hey, Nick. He hobied it. He had Home Alone and Home Alone 2. That's a good one. Golden Eye. He hobied the third one. Frozen and Frozen 2. There you go. And Fargo was number 2. Number 1, Out Cold.
Ah, well, he's got good taste.
So there you go. Let's see here.
If I don't do my list like this, and I take all your guys, like fourth and my 5 and 4s take away your 1s and 2s.
It's fine.
I just thought of a movie that should have been on your list, Jim.
What's that?
Hero. One of my all-time favorites, the Jet Li movie.
Yeah.
There's a character called Falling Snow.
Yep.
The one quick honorable mention I had was Dumb and Dumber. Because they're at the
Oh,
end.
yeah. They go
Ski
to...
resort.
Yep. Empire Strikes Back.
That John Denver's full of shit.
Simple Plan, and then 30 Days of Night.
the ones not mentioned yet that I have as honorable mentions were Eddie the Eagle
Oh.
and Coming to America.
Was Eddie the Eagle Hugh Jackman? He was in it, right?
Yes.
I thought so. Okay. He wasn't Eddie the Eagle, but
He was the coach. I
Yeah,
think.
okay.
Yes.
Okay, if I'm going to do like, I would have had, what's the
I had forgot it was Hugh Jackman.
Slapshot?
Oh, that's a good one.
You
Slap
could have
shot.
hobied that with Miracle.
Slapshot 2.
Yeah, that's the one we had the discussion is, if they're on ice in an ice hockey rink, is that in snow?
There was snow outside in a
There
couple
was
of the
snow
scenes.
outside in Miracle.
There's
Was
snow
there?
outside in Slapshot 2.
Jim,
but not Slapshot. No.
In Slapshot also.
bad idea of the week.
Bad idea of the week comes in after we do our Mad
Sorry, my
Libs,
bad.
doesn't it?
Mad Lib, go.
Jason,
Yeah.
give me an adjective.
Angry.
Jim, give me a noun.
Camera.
Blake, give me a noun.
Nazis.
Snow.
Jason, give me a noun.
Nazis. Almost went the whole episode.
Oh,
Well, it's not plural noun, so I'm just going Nazi.
Okay.
Jim, I need an adjective.
Let's go with spiny.
Blake, I need a plural noun.
Penises.
Spinies.
The hell is
No,
spinies?
I'm kidding. I'm fucking around. Vertebrates.
Oh, that's a big word.
Yes.
Man juice.
Jason, give me a plural noun. Unless you want Nazis here, I can change your singular noun.
Plural noun. Crabs.
Jim, give me a noun.
Gymnast.
A lot of nouns in this. Blake, give me a plural noun.
Pucks.
Oh, it said pucks. Okay.
Jason, I need an adjective.
Stringy.
Jim, I need a plural noun.
My gosh.
Shadows.
In the night.
Blake, I
what
need
we
an
do.
adjective.
Bloody.
Ooh. Jim, I need... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Jason, I need a number.
69.
Good job, Gronk.
Oh, Gronk.
Yes, I'm glad you got the number because, Jim, I need a part of the body.
Scrotum.
Nostril.
Hey, damn it. Can't you just give me an anus for once?
Nope. I'm never giving you my anus.
Not without my anus. Sorry.
Blake, I need an adjective.
Nasty.
Yeah, Miss Nasty.
And Jason, I need an adjective.
Cummy.
I need a real adjective.
Sticky.
Okay. I just thought you would say anal. But
I'm just making up words over here.
I'm not making up words.
Cummy.
There's anally.
Why don't you...
That's annually, Blake.
Why don't you come me over here?
I thought we'd do this one since Brian's not here, and it's Star Wars related.
Okay.
We've got the Mos Eisley Spaceport.
Okay.
You will never find a more angry hive of scum and villainy than the galaxy's most famous watering camera, Mos Eisley, a snowport on the remote Nazi Tatooine.
That kind of makes sense, Nazi Tatooine.
At this oasis in the middle of the spiny terrain, smugglers, criminals, and all-around bad vertebrates from all over the galaxy come to refuel their crabs. Listen to the music being played by the gymnast and kick off their pucks. And what a stringy array of creatures you'll see. Aliens with shadows on their heads, bloody eyeballs,
Ew.
and even 69-inch long teeth.
Those are big teeth. They might be able to chew through some of these circus peanuts.
If you find yourself at the Mos Eisley Spaceport, try to stay calm and don't make nostril contact with anyone. That's just the kind of nasty behavior that'll land you in stinky trouble. See, that's better than cummy trouble.
Bad idea of the week, number 211. Having a doctor's name of bubonic plague.
Name your son bubonic.
Yes.
It could be a daughter. We don't want to.
Correct.
Doctors can be women too.
Hey, Blake, we're looking for Jedi. There's one over there. You want to go get him?
Darth Plagueis?
Yeah, you want to go get him, Darth?
Sure.
Nah, we're just going to let him go. We'll be back. Let's see here. Titles for the show. I have Your Bathroom Doesn't Think So, Sweetness with Heatness, Cummy, and that's it.
I have first rule of Taco Bell, you don't talk about Taco Bell. I have Brian's box is pink. I have, to be fair, I'm an idiot.
I think we've done that before.
Can't you give me an anus for once?
No.
And Darth Plagueis the Wise.
I have different types of shit. Trade whores.
Hooers.
Trade Hoovers.
Pod Racing, the show.
Coming to Fox.
This fall, this summer, the summer show.
They're putting it on after Wibbly Wobbly to try and get some viewership.
The best is it's D-list celebrities are in actual pod racing. They've only lost 7 people so far. Stephen Baldwin's back.
It's all the people that get voted off these other reality shows.
They're just come on.
Oh, the fun part is they actually have people shooting at them as they're. I also have drunk selfies. Brian's box is pink inside.
Mm-hmm.
If I could stop the wheel. Oh, I'm sorry. If I could stop the wheel. Or we keep the wheel. I'll get rid of auto-tune.
We keep the wheel, but not auto-tune.
Or give me an anus for once.
No.
Can you give me an anus for once?
I like the wheel ones.
I'll put can. Can you give me? Yeah.
What's the wheel one, the first one?
If I could stop the wheel.
I like that one.
If I could stop the wheel,
I could walk on the moon.
I'd have to walk away.
Well, everyone, thank you for listening.
If we could keep the wheel,
I still think
we'll get rid of auto-tune.
Auto-tune.
It's really scary how much we know what jokes go.
Auto-tune.
Is that by the one lady that sings the detective song? True Detective song?
Billie Eilish?
Yeah. Blake, we don't want to get sued. It's too close.
Oh, I'm going to have to silence Blake. He's singing too close. They might think we're using the music.
Thanks, everybody, for listening. We'll be back again next week. And Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You are listening to a Hobie.